Hello and welcome to Focus. This is a slower flow class where we will be focusing on our breathing. Without further ado, join me at the top of your mat, feet together, toes and ankles touch in mountain pose. Arms by your sides, palms facing out. We will be practicing some 4-count breaths, inhaling through your nose for a count of 4 and exhaling through your nose for a count of 4. I will count. Taking a deep inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last set, taking your deepest inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your deepest exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping your feet together, toes and ankles touch. Inhale your arms up, palms face. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your chin, flat back. Exhale, release, palms to the mat. Step back for a perfect plank. Slowly lower, hover. Sweep through, up dog. Hips and thighs up off the mat. Curl your toes under. Press back for down dog. Pedaling out your feet here in the first down dog, getting your legs and shoulders warmed up for class. Feeling a deep stretch down the backs of your legs. Separate your fingers out wide onto your mat. Look between your hands, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Press your palms to the mat. Step back for plank. Slowly lower, hover. Sweep through, up dog. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Step back to plank. Slowly lower chaturanga. Sweep through, up dog. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release, palms to the mat. Stepping back to a perfect plank. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Tops of your feet press down into the mat. Lift your chest up for cobra. Little to no weight on your hands. Curl your toes under. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands. Step your right foot through. Back knee down. Inhale your arms up. Crescent moon lunge. Press your hips forward. Keeping your front knee in line with your ankle. Sinking down. Palms to the mat. Step back for plank. Slowly lower, hover. Sweep through, up dog. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands, step your left foot through. Back knee down. Inhale your arms up. Crescent moon lunge. Palms face one another, rolling your shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Palms to the mat. Step back for plank. Slowly lower all the way down. Lift up for cobra. Curl your toes under. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Step back to plank. Slowly lower all the way down. Lift up for cobra. Curl your toes under. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands. Step your right foot through. Back knee down. Inhaling your arms up. Crescent moon lunge. Sinking deep down into your lunge. Gaze is slightly up. Bring your palms to the inside of your front foot for runner's lunge. You can stay here or come down onto your forearms. You can also curl your toes under and press your back knee up off the mat to make this an even more intense stretch, going wherever you would like to go in your practice. Keep your knee in line with your ankle. Press your palms back into the mat. Step back for plank. Slowly lower all the way down. Lifting up, cobra. Curl your toes under. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands. Step your left foot through. Back knee down. Inhale your arms up. Crescent moon lunge. Sink down low into the lunge. Working your front thigh even lower down. Bring your palms to the inside of your front foot for runner's lunge. Taking whatever variation you took on the first side, maybe down on your forearms or curling your toes under. Gazing out in front of you, feeling a deep stretch through your inner thigh and outer hip. Press your palms into the mat, step back, plank. Slowly lower all the way down, lift up, cobra. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Press your palms to the mat, stepping back for plank. Slowly lower, elbows in tight, all the way down. Lift up, cobra. Curl your toes under as you press back for down dog. Look between your hands, step your right foot through, right into crescent moon lunge. Inhaling your arms up. Place your palms on either side of your front leg, straightening your front leg for half monkey. Toes are flexed back. Back knee is in line with your hips. Feeling an intense stretch on the back of your right leg. You can fold over your front leg if you would like, making this even more intense. Breathing into this pose, focusing on deep inhales through your nose and deep exhales through your nose. Bending back, press your palms to the mat, step back, plank. Slowly lower to the mat, lift up, cobra. Press back, down dog. Step your left foot through. Back knee down, inhale your arms up. Place your palms on either side of your front leg, straightening that front leg and flexing your toes for half monkey. Folding over your front leg, feel the intense stretch on the back of your left leg. Coming back and bending your knee as you press your palms and step right back to a perfect plank. Slowly lower, hover, all the way down, lift up, cobra. Curl your toes under, press back for down dog. Look between your hands, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a quarter turn to the side of your room. Keeping your hands at heart center, take a 4-foot step across your mat. Point your right toes to the top of your mat, extending your arms out to your side. Back toes are pointed to the side of your mat. For extended triangle, bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot, left fingertips to the sky. Gaze up towards your top fingertips, opening your chest to the side. If you can't quite reach the floor, you can use a block to bring the mat up to you. Keeping both legs straight and strong. Take your left hand down to the mat, extending your right arm up for a revolve extended triangle. Gazing up towards your top thumb. Come back down to the mat, rising back up to standing, arms out by your side. Turn your right toes in, left toes out. Extended triangle on the left side. Take your left hand to the inside of your left foot, right fingertips to the sky. Again, if you need a block to bring the mat closer to you, you can definitely do that. One side may be more flexible than the other, creating a perfect triangle with your body. Revolve your triangle. Take your right hand where your left hand is. Lift your left hand to the sky, opening your chest up to the left side. Come back to center, rising back up. Turn your toes in, pigeon-toed. Kick that out of the way. Turn your toes in, pigeon-toed, arms by your sides. Lowering all the way down with a flat back for a wide-legged forward fold. Once you're down, you can release your arms down to the mat. Stretching opposite legs, going at your own pace. Just warming up your legs a little bit more. Maybe you can grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Just taking whatever movement feels nice here. Press your right hand to the center of your mat. Extend your left arm, press your left hand to the center of your mat. Extend your right arm to the sky, opening your chest to the side for a twist. Switching sides, take your right hand to the center. Extend your left arm up to the sky. Gaze follows your fingertips. Opening your chest to the side, feeling a deep stretch through your legs. Coming back to center, reaching for your ankles, getting a good grip. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull. Pull the crown of your head closer down to the mat. Maybe bending your elbows to pull yourself even closer down. Lengthen. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. release your hands to the mat, extending your arms out by your sides, rising back up with a flat back. Step your left foot to meet your right, bringing your hands back to heart center. Taking a quarter turn back to the top of your mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Press your palms into the mat. Step your right foot back, heel down. Inhale your arms up, warrior one. Square your hips to the front of your mat, sinking down into your front knee. Roll your shoulders back and down. Palms to the mat. Step back for plank. Slowly lower, hover. Sweep through, up dog. Hips and thighs up off the mat. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands. Step your right foot through, back heel down. Inhale your arms up, warrior one. Roll your shoulders back and down, working your front thigh parallel with the mat. Back leg is straight and strong. Palms to the mat. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Palms to the mat. Step your right foot back, heel down. Inhale your arms up, warrior one. Sinking down right away. Opening your arms up parallel, warrior two. Reach forward. Back to center. Palms to the mat. Stepping back for a perfect plank. Slowly lower, arms in tight. Sweep through, up dog. Curl your toes under. Press back, down dog. Look between your hands. Step your right foot through. Back heel down. Inhale your arms up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Reach your upper body forward. Back to center. Palms to the mat. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a quick water break here. Wipe your eyes, take a quick sip of water. Getting ready to join me back in the center of your mat for our balancing series. Feet together, toes and ankles touch. Shift your weight into your left foot, bringing your right knee up to your chest for strong wind relieving. Toes flexed, working your thigh up into your hand. Gaze at a point out in front of you, working on your balance. Lift your thigh up, 1 more inch, going to your max for the last 5 seconds. 3, 2, lower your lifted leg, switching sides. Shift your weight to your right foot, bending up at your left knee. Toes are flexed. Lifting your thigh up into your palm. Lengthen all the way up through your spine, all the way through the crown of your head, keeping your standing legs straight and strong. Lifting up for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your foot back down to the mat. Shifting your weight into your left leg. Bending up at your right knee again. This time taking your peace fingers, your middle and index finger to your big toe for big toe hold. Kicking your foot out in front of you. Both legs are straight. Maybe taking your leg out to the side. Opening up your hips here. You can use your left hand for balance out to the side. Bringing your leg all the way through for standing bow. Reach for the inside arch of your foot. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, kick your foot into your hand, hinging forward. Gaze right over your left thumb. The further you kick into your hand, the further you're going to hinge forward. If you fall out, jump right back in. Bring your foot all the way through, up to your inner thigh, calf, or ankle for tree. You can also bring your foot to your inner hip crease, bringing your hands to heart center. Gently press your hips forward. Stay here, or you can extend your branches, extending your arms above your head, separating all 10 fingers. Return your hands to heart center, lowering your lifted leg. Shift your weight into your right leg, reaching for your big toe with your peace fingers on your left foot. Extend your foot out in front of you, and then maybe bring it out to the side for a hip opener. Separate your toes that are on the mat, gripping down for balance. Bring your foot back to the center, kicking it behind you. Reach for the inside arch of your foot for standing bow. Extend your right arm to the sky. Exhale, kick your foot into your hand, hinging forward. Gazing past your top fingertips. Jumping right back in if you fall out. Kicking up one more inch. Bringing your leg all the way through for tree. Taking whatever variation you took on the first side. Bringing your hands to heart center. Standing leg is straight and strong. Maybe extending your arms up overhead. Extending your tree branches. Return your hands to heart center. Lower your lifted leg, shaking out your legs a little bit. Coming down to the mat for spine series. Starting in tabletop, shoulders are over your wrists, knees are underneath your hips, spine is neutral. Lowering all the way down to the mat. Extend your arms out in front of you, palms pressed down into the mat. Shoulders are right over your elbows for Sphinx pose. Backs of your feet or tops of your feet are pressed down into the mat, creating a gentle back bend. Gaze upwards, focusing on your breath. Lower down to the mat, lowering your right ear down to the mat. Extend your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Preparing for locust, flip your palms down into the mat. Bring your chin to the center of your mat. Zip your feet together, squeezing your inner thighs close together. Exhale to prepare, and on your inhale, lift your chest and lift your feet up off the mat. Arms come out like airplane wings. Gazing upwards as you continue to lift. Lifting up One more inch for the last 10 seconds, going to your max. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down, bringing your left ear down to the mat. Flip your palms up. Bring your chin back to the center, preparing for floor bow. Bending your knees in, reaching for the outside edges of your feet, getting a good grip. Exhale to prepare, and on your inhale, kick your feet into your hands, lifting your chest up off the mat. It's okay if you rock back and forth. That just means you're breathing. Kicking up as high as you can. Chin is lifted. Make sure you're breathing in this pose. I know it's difficult. Last 5 seconds here. Go to your max, kicking up 1 more inch. Last 2, 1. Lower down, right ear to the mat. If you would like, you can windshield wiper your legs out a little bit, bringing them to one side and then the other, releasing tension that might be in your spine. Press your palms into the mat, coming back into a perfect tabletop. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, spine is neutral. Returning your attention to your breath here. We're going to be taking a few cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin. Exhale, curl your spine. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine. Inhaling back to a neutral spine. Curl your toes under. Press back for downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet, maybe bringing your heels a little bit closer to the mat than they were earlier in class. Stretch out your shoulders. Shift your weight to your left leg. Lift your right foot to 3-point. Opening your hips to the side, feeling a deep stretch. Come back to center. Bring your leg all the way through for pigeon. Bringing your shin parallel to the front of the mat. Back leg extended behind you. Come down to your forearms, folding over your front leg. Focusing on your breath. Deep inhales through your nose. And deep exhales out through your nose. Feeling a deep stretch on the outside of your hip. Trying to keep your weight balanced between both hips here. If you would like to make it a little bit more intense, you can bring your forehead down to the mat, feeling an even deeper stretch in your hip and inner thigh. Press your palms into the mat, lift your chest. You can stay here or reach for your back foot for a different expression of pigeon, going where you would like to go today. Just making sure to lift your chin and your chest. Release your back foot. Press your palms to the mat, curling your back toes under. Press all the way back for down dog. Walking out your dog for just a second, evening out your hips. Shift your weight to your right foot, extend your left foot to the sky. Open your hips to the side. Feeling a deep hip opener. Come back to center. Bringing your left leg all the way through for pigeon. Shin is parallel to the front of the mat. Back leg extended. Come down onto your forearms, folding over your front foot. Deep inhales through your nose and deep exhales through your nose. Press your palms to the mat, lift your chest up, taking whatever variation you took on the first side for pigeon. Making sure to mimic your practice on both sides. Chin is lifted, gaze is up. Release your back foot down, palms into the mat, curl your back toes under, press all the way back for down dog. Taking a moment here in your last down dog of class, pedaling out your heels, taking whatever movement feels nice to you, keeping your fingertips spread all the way out, getting a good grip into your mat, feeling a deep stretch through your shoulders. Coming down to tabletop. Separate your knees, mat width distance, toes touch behind you. Sink down onto your glutes, extending your arms out in front of you for child's pose. Rest your forehead down on the mat. Inching your fingertips forward, keeping your elbows lifted to make this an active stretch. Walk your fingertips one more inch forward, and then begin walking your fingertips all the way over to the right, stacking your left hand on top of your right, feeling a deep stretch down your left side body. Breathing into this pose, continue sinking your glutes towards your heels. Come back to center, lengthening up one more inch, and then walking your fingertips and your hands all the way over to the left side. Stack your right hand on top, feeling a deep stretch all the way down your right side body. Walk your hands back to center. Lengthen out one more inch for the last 5 seconds here. Keeping this stretch active. Begin dragging your fingertips towards your torso, rounding up one vertebrae at a time, rolling over onto your glutes. Extend your legs out in front of you, toes flexed back, spine is straight and strong. Palms pressed down into the mat by your sides for staff pose. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, reach for the outside edges of your feet. Intense west stretch. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull. Pull your forehead towards your knees. bringing your chest down towards your thighs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Take your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Extend your left arm behind you, opening your chest to the side for a twist. Feeling a deep twist through your spine. Come back through center. Take your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Extend your arm out behind you, opening your chest to the right side. Chin stays lifted. Back shoulder is rolled away from your ear. Come back to center. Once more, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull. Release, rounding back up to seated. Bend your left knee in, bring your foot to the inside of your hip or inside of your thigh. Right foot or right leg extended out in front of you. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, reach for your foot. One-legged forward fold. Getting a good grip on your foot. Pulling yourself down towards your leg. If you can't quite reach your foot, that's totally fine. Reach for your ankle or your calf. Just continuing to fold forward. Feeling a deep stretch through your spine, all the way through the back of your leg. Take your left hand to the outside of your foot, twisting open to the side. Take your right hand out on your mat towards the left side, twisting your chest open. Feeling a deeper stretch down your back, the left side of your back specifically. Come back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Coming back up to a neutral spine. Switching sides, bend your left foot or your right foot into your inner thigh. Left leg extended out in front of you. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, reach for the bottom of your foot, pulling yourself forward. Again, go where you can go, so if you can't quite get to your foot, you can reach for your ankle or your calf. And if you have it, you can use a strap or a towel to make that connection, just like this. Beautiful. Continue folding over your front leg. Keeping your attention on your breath. Take your right hand to the outside of your foot, bringing your left hand to the right side of your mat, twisting your chest open to the side. Come back to center, reaching for your foot once more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Come back to a neutral spine, bending your knees in towards your chest. Press your feet down into the mat, sitting down onto your sit bones, getting ready for seated spine twist. Take your right leg underneath your left, bringing your left foot up and over, placing it on the outside of your right knee. Bring your left hand to the base of your spine. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, twist. hooking your tricep to your knee, opening your chest to the side. Feeling a deep twist in your spine. Keeping your weight evenly distributed on both sit bones. Maybe gazing all the way behind your back shoulder. Come back to center. Unravel your legs, bending them back in towards your chest. Take your left leg underneath your right. Bring your right foot up and over, pressing it down into the mat. Right hand to the base of your spine. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, hook your tricep to your knee, twisting open to the side. Come back to center. Unravel your legs, extending them out in front of you, lying back on your mat for a quick Shavasana. Eyes open, mouth closed. Bending in at your knees, bring your knees all the way to your chest. Giving yourself a tight squeeze here. Pressing your lower spine down into the mat. Extend your right leg, taking your bent left leg down to the mat, hooking your toes behind your thigh. Bring your left knee all the way down to the right side. Press your knee down into the mat. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, open your arm out to the left side. Keep your knee pressed down into the mat. Your shoulder will eventually work itself down. Come back to center. Extend your right or your left leg out, bending in at your right knee. Hook your toes behind your thigh, bringing your knee all the way down to the left side of your mat. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, opening it out to the side. Gaze follows your fingertips. Resting your hand on your knee to make sure it stays pressed down into the mat. Feeling a nice deep twist through your spine. Come back to center. Extend your legs out in front of you for the final Shavasana. Heels together, toes flare out, arms by your sides, palms facing up. Melting your entire body into the mat. Closing your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. We're going to take 3 cleansing breaths at the end of class all together. Taking a deep inhale through your nose, filling your entire lungs with air. And a deep exhale out through your mouth, making a loud ha sound as you exhale. Taking one more deep inhale. Filling up with air. And a deep exhale. Sighing the breath out. Last and final one. Deep inhale. And your deepest exhale of class, exhaling all the stale air from your body. Relaxing down into the mat, melting your body down as you relax in Shavasana. You may remain in Shavasana for as long as you would like. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.